Hey guys, Sometimes Crazy here, and obviously if you've clicked on the link for this video from the Unturned subreddit, or you're a viewer of mine and watching this video, you're all here for the same reason, which is the renovations I did to, I believe it's the construction site in Elver. So this was all part of a much larger project that I'm undergoing right now, which is New Elver. This sign I only just finished. It took me so long because these are all the crystallized panels, Anyway, a New Elver is just something that I started ages and ages ago, which is just, I guess survival. I know it's a Minecraft sort of term, but it's just me creating a little city, a little town, and whatnot. And as part of that, I really wanted to build in sight. And to be honest, I wanted to build in sight way before I wanted to do any of this. But I didn't know how, because obviously if you try and build in here, it's blocked. It wasn't until a few, months after I started playing and after I started building New Elver that I found out and really started to use a lot of the advanced editor, which is what allowed me to build this base, which is what it is. It was going to be my main base when I first started, but I ended up building up there. So yeah, I decided to make this into some sort of military base, and I did try and stick as much to the pre-built stuff as possible. Like, I really tried to follow what in universe it sort of looked like they were trying to build when the construction was going on. So first and foremost, I put gates on this door, but these aren't gates, these are actually shutters. I know they open a little bit weirdly, but it's the only way I could it's the only good looking way that I could get two doors here that look good when they're opened like that. The regular double doors are just way too small because they only take up one of these doors worth. And then, for example, this is an army base. I can't get the tank in here with just one of these, so I went with this, which is an okay compromise considering for the majority of the time they're just closed, so you don't really see much. Now, for the most part, I've gone around and done barbed wire all the way along, almost all the way along, I should say. Just over there, I've sort of stopped because I'm connecting up a different wall and I don't know where it's going to connect, so I don't know where to do this up to. So yeah, I guess I'll just start with this. This is what I at least assume is the main entrance. I've not done anything with this. Well, I mean, all I do with this probably is put a door on it, because this is like oh, you're coming in? Yeah, let me just check you on the system sort of thing. But yeah. So obviously the first thing that's abundantly noticeable, other than this little cupboard I made here, is the fact that every single window has got this metal window frame in it, as well as glass. This is just because I think it looks good, and obviously it fills in the windows, so there's not massive gaps there. This that I aforementioned little container is where I keep the generator, which powers all the cage lights throughout the building. I kept in this staircase. I mean, it's going to be quite difficult to remove, but I also made this, which I sort of renovated. Obviously this is some sort of collapse. You can see here it should have connected over there at some point, I guess, but it's used primarily within Elver as a staircase, or at least a way to the second level anyway. And I thought, you know what, this big open thing here, it actually does look a lot like it could be some sort of a grand staircase sort of thing. So I just made it like that. Coming back over to here, this area here, although it looks like it should be built up, isn't. This is mainly because the wrecking ball's in the way. And not much has been done with the interior. One of the few things I have done is create this. And although it looks like just two rooms with a bit of glass in between, it is actually meant to be some sort of interrogation room. You see, it's one-way glass, so the prisoner and one guide being here interviewing, and then maybe in here we'd have somebody writing down everything and speaking to the interviewer saying, oh, ask him this, just general things you see in TV shows. I've never been interrogated, so I can't really comment. Now, when we come up to the second floor, I do have a door that leads out onto the, I guess, ring area up here. I really didn't know what the purpose of this was. I don't know why this is here. So I've just not done anything with it other than fixing the gap and like slight area in the floor that you would fall down. Um, just making that a little bit more uniform. Coming back inside, we'll get to like this addition later. Obviously, you've already probably seen it, but doesn't really matter. I've not done anything here. I really don't know what I would do here. The roof was an absolute like disaster to make. It was so difficult. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's a hole. Yeah, that's a hole there to the sky. But I'm not going to worry about one tiny little hole. And again, on this side, you've got the door that goes out onto this ring, which I again don't know what it does. Don't really know what it's there for. Something that I was quite happy with, though, and you can literally barely notice it. Did you see it? I don't know if you did, because the lights really help to stop you from seeing it. But right here, right there, it's easier to see from underneath, is obviously where the floor is like collapsed a bit. It's gone down, and I used the metal pillars to make it flush with the rest of the floor. Now, over here, you can see I've made a bit of like an impromptu staircase. There's a bit under the stairs, and it does just go into this bin, or this, I guess, skip, but it's not anything to really be worried about. You just come up and around, and you've got like I guess a little bit of a third floor. It's more of a cubby, and it just opens up onto the roof. I was going to park the helicopter on here, but I can't fly the helicopter, and I think I blew it up ages ago. So I could spawn one in and put it here. I'm not against doing that, considering I'd never fly it anyway. But I'm worried that I'd blow it up and blow up like all of my progress. And so the the final part of this main building is obviously up this stairs here. I've sort of renovated this interior again, really stuck, or at least tried to stick to the original sort of structure that was here until we get to this part, which I've extended outwards to create. And let me just close this. The guard tower, which again, I'm sure you've probably all seen from either screenshots or me just walking around, things like that. And I'm happy with this guard tower. No glass in the windows because you constantly have to replace it. But yeah, each of these windows, like this was completely unplanned, but actually gives like quite a good viewpoint. So obviously, starting from over here, I guess we've got a view of the prison and a bit of the fire station and the town over there. Then here we've got more of the town and more of the prison. Then here we've got like down this main road and a bit of the mall. I think, well, it's a shopping centre, but whatever. And then here we've got a lot of like this main road down here with the fire station. Then the mall, or shopping centre again. Another view of the shopping centre. Yep. And then over here we've got like a nice overview of the military base, you know, sort of keeping it safe. And finally, one more overview of the military base. And so yeah, that's it for the main building. There's just a couple more things. Here, quite obviously, we have I've covered the massive hole to put the tank here. I really should turn this tank around. It should be facing like this way. But I don't like driving a tank. I think it's quite cumbersome. I can't really control it very well. And then sticking with the theme of like, this is clearly a road, this like dirt here. But then I've just sort of used this pathway as a road. And oh yeah, another reason why this is the militarized as well is because like base 67 or whatever, it's the number 67. Is it 76? Tunnel 76. Yeah, so much like Junction 67, it also has an entrance to the underground military irradiation place. But yeah, following along this road here, we have this big platform which has the the Woogie and the Quad, just two of the military vehicles that are parked here. And yeah, I mean, the vast majority of all these structures don't have like supports coming down, which once I've got everything done is probably going to be the last thing I do, including this doesn't have any structure underneath it. It's just floating in midair. It's not like my prime directive right now. I'm not really putting it. It's the main thing that I'm focusing on. It is turning to night. Let's just help that along a sec. Just so you can sort of see that everything is lit up. I've decided not to use these lights, for example, because like you turn them on, they just do nothing. I, they barely light anything up, if they even light anything up at all. I mean, that one over there does, by the looks of it. But yeah, I've not bothered with these. But you can see from like just over here, like, is that got glass in it? Yeah, it does. Wow. It's just so bright. You can just you can very much see if we just zoom out that is inhabited compared to a lot of other places. In fact, oh yeah, there's hardly any lights in here right now. But yeah, guess that's about it. I have been considering making YouTube videos on the entirety of the construction of New Elver. You can see here the crystallized glowing at night. That's the main reason that I spent so long getting all that crystallized stuff. So you could see it at night and match the sign. I didn't realize how much bigger New was going to be, but whatever. I was considering making like a YouTube series essentially of me building the whole of New Elver. You know, I just like record however long that I'd be recording for, cut it down, and upload it. You know, there might be days where I have lots of progress. There might be days that have no progress. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, then obviously let me know. Let me know what you think about this, and let me know also if you want to see any of the other buildings. I mean, this is the first building that I've actually finished. The other two, or the other few even, are close to finishing. One of them I thought was finished until I started building some more stuff. I'll take that. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As I say, let me know in the comment section below any of those points. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye.